It is time for Hometown Hoops. It's two. The Booneville comes in 7-11, but don't let that record fool you. They are a tough team.
Yeah, they have. These two teams have a lot of common opponents, but it's that tournament schedule that kind of separates them. And like you said before, off the air, Tony, the Southern Boone team plays in some pretty good tournaments. That's where they kind of pick up some of their losses. But both of these schools are Class 4 schools. Competition has just been maybe a little bit tougher for Southern Boone, but give credit to Osage. They've built a good record this year and have played some really good ball games.
You know, it's senior night here at School of the Osage, and that's always a special night for coaches. These are kids that, if you're fortunate enough, you have them for 4 years. These were some good kids tonight, and it's got to be hard to let them go.
Yeah, and I think Coach is doing a good thing tonight. He's going to start all of those seniors, plus Blake Harrison, and so those seniors get a chance to start in front of this home crowd. Crowd a little bit thinner tonight, probably because of the weather, but good turnout of students and parents here for this tonight's senior night ball game.
But you know, Greg, we were talking before we went on air, and you asked me that question, and you know what? By starting all the seniors, Osage doesn't drop off a lick. These are kids that play quite a bit.
No, we've seen all year long Osage going with a lineup of about 11 players, and they sub in and out pretty freely. We've always talked about how hard that makes for somebody to scout you as a basketball team. For many, many games this year, Osage has had 4 and as many as 5, sometimes one time I think 6 players in double figures. And so it really doesn't matter who's on the floor for Osage out of that top 8. They put on a pretty good show of basketball.
You know, it may be cold outside, but it's warm in here, and it's going to be a hot night as the Osage Indians are hosting Southern Boone in this Tri-County Conference game. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break from the Polylift pregame show, and you're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32. Give me
Are
2.
you thinking of buying, selling, or investing in property at the Lake of the Ozarks?
Trying to break at the right time tonight.
Shot.
Imagine that.
When you hire Wiegand Associates, Keller Williams, Lake of the Ozarks. Don't settle for less when choosing your realtor. Call the team you can trust.
National anthem will
Wiegand
be
Associates,
recorded,
Keller
right?
Williams, Lake of the Ozarks. Guiding you through
Honestly, I hate to do it, but I try to avoid that because it's just awful.
Call 573-746-2170 or 573-216-3819. Purchasing a boat is a pretty big investment, and when you purchase a Rough Water dock, you're protecting that investment for years to come. Rough Water Dock has been your trusted dock builder of the lake for over 30 years, specializing in custom docks that are built to withstand the rough waters of the Lake of the Ozarks. Rough Water is a full-service dock builder offering commercial construction, dock additions, swim docks. They're Ameren certified and fully insured. Rough Water Dock, the peace of mind you want and the protection you need.
The lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore, excellence on every level. The Encore, Eglerdam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
We talked about these two teams warming up almost identical as far as player personnel. But take a listen to this. Southern Boone scores 61 a game. Our Indians 66. On the defensive end, Southern Boone gives up 56, while the Indians only give up 52. And my friend, that's close.
Very close. Probably in the team comparison, Tony, the thing that really stuck out to me the most was Osage has only beat these guys 2 times in the last 19 matchups.
Yes.
Southern Boone 17-2 against the Osage Indians. Now, whether the players know that or not, I'm not sure. Coaches kind of worry about those things, and tonight would be a great opportunity for the Indians on their home floor, senior night, to really give Southern Boone all that they could give them.
How important it is for an outside shooting team like the Osage Indians to come out hot. We always talk about the first 3 minutes of the second half, but the first 3 minutes of the game are pretty important too.
Yeah, and I think maybe more importantly is defensively. Osage can shoot. We know that they can shoot. JV team, if we look at a JV team comparison, Osage JV really didn't shoot the ball real well. Southern Boone played a 2-3 or a 3-2 defense, zone defense. So Indians are going to have to look at a zone defense. But like we talked before, it's pretty hard to play a zone against Osage because of the guys on the floor tonight. 4 out of the 5 can pull up and shoot a 3 and not even hesitate. So if 4 out of those, if those 4 guys hit a couple of 3s early and you get Southern Boone out of their zone, that's what I'm anticipating they'll run. I think they can really give them a run.
And I would think with the shooters outside that Osage has, they string that zone out because even though you're in a zone, you can't lose people.
Yeah, just, take care of the basketball. Sometimes we have a tendency to throw over the top a little bit too much. But, Blake Harrison, I think he's a key component tonight, rebounding. He's got to get inside that zone and rebound well for the Indians, for them to be successful.
And we've got about 1:20 to go before we start this contest. Both teams coming off the side, coming off to their respective benches. We're going to take a quick break. This is the Polylift pregame show. Top-notch built, patented design, virtually indestructible polyethylene tanks leave the competition behind. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one. Frozen custard fun, made fresh every hour. It's your happy power, top your day with a smile.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
And Greg Cartwright, let's get some starters.
For Southern Boone Eagles tonight, they're going to have junior Chase Reckers, senior Jace Wren, senior Braden Beckman, senior Richard Oyuole, and sophomore Brady Troth. Your Osage Indians tonight, junior Blake Harrison, senior Landon Childs, senior Dane DePay, senior Noah Northrup, and senior Andrew Grooves.
And it is senior night here at School of the Osage as we get ready to go in this Tri-County Conference game. It's going to be a good one. If you can't get here tonight, watch it on KRMS TV 32 or on 98.7 The Cove as we get ready to go to the jump circle. As the tradition here, we turn the lights off when we introduce our Indians, and we're going to get those back on. We got both teams on the floor. It's a great night for basketball, Greg.
Everybody coming up, the lights call. They got all the lights back on. That's a good sign, Tony.
It's a good sign. It certainly is. And when you get to be our age, you look for a sign, Greg Cartwright. It's here we go. We've got Noah Northrup in the jump circle. And we've got number 14 for Southern Boone. There's the tip right there. It's going to be controlled by Southern Boone. And our Indians will start on the defensive end. And there's a steal right there on the first pass by Dane DePay. He trips up, and he's going to turn it right back over. And Southern Boone in transition. They can't get the layup to score. Both teams a little awkward on their first possession.
I think it surprised everybody, Tony. Osage came out in the zone.
And we've got a hit right there as Jace Wren, the senior, gives the Southern Boone Eagles the 3-0 lead. We just started. We've got plenty of basketball left. As Northrup, he goes up for three. He can't answer. It's a miss. And Wren's going to get the defensive rebound, and Noah is going to foul him. And that's going to be the first foul of the game.
Osage back in a man-to-man now that came in off the tip, Tony, in a zone, got a steal, went back to man-to-man, and gave up a three-pointer. Going to have to play good man-to-man defense.
And here we go. Third offensive possession for the Eagles. They lead 3-0. There's a drive into the lane. There's a dump out to Wren. Wren goes in, and there's the back tap by Landon Childs. The official doesn't see it, goes out of bounds, and he's going to give it over to the Indians.
Yeah, turnover there for Osage. They're going to have to take advantage of this, Tony. One turnover, we fumbled it back away. Here's another turnover, a chance to get back even in this ball game.
You know, that might be the stat that matters tonight, as this is expected to be a close game here at School of the Osage as Andrew Grooves reverses the ball. They get it down to Childs in a block-to-block screen, and he goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to be the first one tonight on senior night to go to the Captain Ron's free throw line. Captain Ron's at thelake.com.
I like the way they ran the offense there, Tony. Got a back cut to Landon Childs and chance to jump into this three-point lead. He misses the first one, though.
Doesn't go in. Indians yet to be on the scoreboard tonight as they trail 3-0. Second one, good by Landon Childs. 2-point lead very quickly. Ball gets down the floor. That's going to be another turnover against the Eagles as they throw it out of bounds. That's a long pass from the one spot all the way down to the block, Greg.
Cheerleader barely missed injury there.
Indians reverse it up top. Andrew Grooves puts it on the ground. He's going to hand it off to Noah. Noah tries to get down to the block. He's going to be stopped, and he's going to turn it over. And Dane DePay.
That was that cross-course pass that I talked about, Tony. You got to really be careful with that pass.
Absolutely. As Dane DePay picks up his first foul, second team foul of the night. And boom, there's Wren. He's good again. He's got all 6 points on 2 threes for the Eagles. Greg, that pass is so important. We used to teach how to do it.
Indians working the ball good, setting some good screens here, Tony.
As Dane DePay, slow and go at the free throw line. He's off the glass, no good. Indians are going to stay at 1 point with 5:57 to go in the first. As Wren goes in for the layup. He's no good. DePay looks down. He finds Andrew Grooves. They swing it quick one time. Goes back to Blake Harrison. And Indians can't put it in. As Landon Childs misses across the lane, here comes Wren. And he misses the layup again. And There's Northrop. He goes down low. Boom. He's good. From 3, 6-4 is where we're at.
Fast-paced game. Good to see Noah get his feet under him that time for that shot.
That's the spot he likes. He likes down in that corner as he fights through a screen there. Very deliberate offense by the Eagles tonight.
No backside help.
As on that cut, we've got 8-4. This is a very disciplined Eagle team. They know how to play the game. As Blake Harrison hands it off to Noah Northrop. He's in the lane. Oh, he can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Bryn.
I like the offense and I like the motion, Tony.
And there's a 3 by Braden Beckman. Makes it 11-4. Indians getting the shots. They're just not falling so far.
Southern Boone, 3 out of 3 from beyond the arc so far in this game, too.
As DePay up in the jump circle. He starts the offense. Here's Landon Childs. He gets it over to Noah. It's going to go through his hands and out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover against the Indians.
3 turnovers Osage, 3 turnovers Southern Boone. Indians only 1 out of 5 from the field.
As Chase Rackers gets the play from the sideline, he gives it off to Wren. Eagles start their offense. Ball side cut. They'll flip it around the perimeter. In the lane. Up from 10, he's good. And we got a foul on that one. As Chase Rackers hits the shot. And he makes it 13. He's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 1. And it's in. We've got 14-4. As the Eagles hit that Captain Ron's free throw. Captain Ron's at thelake.com. Maverick Trusty into the game. Indians starting their offense up high tonight. As we've got Jackson Long into the game. First time tonight. Andrew Grews from 5 foot can't get it. Here come the Eagles. As Wren goes into the lane, hits the front of the rim, rolls over and good. It's 16-4. We've got a little over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And so far in the offensive end, it's been all Eagles. As Dane DePay penetrates from the wing, he's going to get fouled. He's going to walk to the Captain Ron's free throw.
Good drive by DePay. Officials are talking about, I think whether there's a shooting foul or not, Tony.
Well, Dane and I both think it is. And apparently, our vote didn't count. As Dane now will walk out of bounds. He's going to throw it in.
Huh.
As Mason Shearer.
I don't think I've ever seen that one official call a shooting foul and be overruled.
I think it was a shooting foul. Indians get it in. Dane DePay on the dribble. He's in the lane. He finds Blake Harrison. Blake tries to spin. He's going to be stopped. He goes up, and he's whoa.
Going up against Braden Beckman there.
Little contact. As Jackson Long gets his first shot of the night from 3, and it's good. Indians 16-7. We trail. Wren, guarded by Jackson Long, starts the offense. As hopefully you can hear the student section tonight in Osage as they come alive. Eagles get it down to the block, but they don't take the shot. They're going to come out and they're going to start it all over. Wren goes up for 3, no good. Rebounded by DePay. He gets it up the floor to Long. Long goes up for 3, good. 2 for 2.
Nice set up there by Jackson Long. Second 3 in a row, and Osage back within 6.
Andrew Grews guarding their big man down low. Now they're up on the perimeter. Andrew not afraid to guard down in the post as Blake Harrison gets the steal. He goes into the block. He goes up. No good. I don't know what he's got to do to get a foul. But in transition, the Eagles turn it over. It goes back to School of the Osage. 16-10, a minute 39.
5 turnovers now for Southern Boone.
Indians on a roll right now with Jackson Long coming into the ball game. Dane DePay at the free throw line. Passes it back to Jackson. He goes up again. He's going to be short on that one. And rebounded by Brady Troth, just a sophomore for the Eagles. Trailed by as many as 10. Now the lead is 6. As the Eagles in no hurry to shoot it. Wren pulls up from the free throw line. And we've got an offensive foul on a moving screen. Now I like that call, Greg.
Yeah, I think that call is going to go on number 23, Brody Troth, his second personal.
And we've got a minute to go as Dane DePay gets the play from head coach Jeff Henshaw. Andrew Cruz, good job on the block.
It's kind of hard to move to the baseline when a guy's got his hand wrapped around your waist.
Oh, that's 3 possessions down low that
Man,
it's a little physical in there. You got to adjust, though. We got to adjust.
If that's the way it's going to be all night, get tough and get going.
The Eagles in the lane. They're going to go up from about 14. It's good. 18. We've got 30 seconds as Blake Harris got to pick it up. He's going to turn it over. And Blake hustles down the court, knocks it out of bounds. And Greg, that's block to block right there. That's some hustle.
Kid hustles all the time.
Yes.
I tell you what, that was a great effort right there to get back and block that shot.
Eagles get it into the corner. They're going to bring it back up top. They're going to flip it one time to the right. As we've got 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. There's a drive. Going to be short. There's an offensive rebound, and the putback is good. And at the end of the first quarter, 20-10, Southern Boone over our Osage Indians. And you're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32.
The law office of
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
The action is on the hardwood with Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Code.
And Greg, at the end of that first quarter, our Osage Indians trail 20-10 as Jackson Long makes it with the hit on that three, makes it 20-13. You know, the Indians had looks in that first quarter, just didn't convert.
Right now they can't stop the guard play of Southern Boone. Southern Boone's guards combine right now for 19 out of their 22 points.
22-13 as Maverick Trusty picks it up in the lane. Gives it to Northrop. Northrup's going to give it back. Maverick dribbles between his legs, looks at the three, says no. We got Blake Harrison down low. It's rough down there, Greg. And Jackson Lobs it inside. It's going to result in a turnover. Here come the Eagles, and the Eagles will do the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a night, Tony, where you really can't force it inside because there is a lot of pushing and shoving going both ways, and those big guys don't have their feet set under them. They're having trouble catching the ball.
7 minutes to go in the first half. Dane DePay brings it across the line. Eagles still in the man. Jackson Long dribbles around the top. He's going to get it over to the right side. Dane DePay gets it. He's at the free throw line. Spin. Gives it back to Northrop, and there's a foul. As number 20 puts a hip, knocks Noah off stride. That's enough for a whistle as Dane DePay is going to throw it in. We're going to get another one. As Mason Shear, the junior for the Eagles, fouls Andrew Grews on the inbounds. That's going to be his first. Dane DePay, he's in the lane. Reverse layup, hits the front of the rim, no good. Eagles penetrate from the one spot. They're going to have to toss it back. Wren gets it. And he's going to turn it over as Landon Childs gets the steal. He tries to get down. He brings it over to Northrop in the left corner. He's good for three. 22-16.
Good job of Noah Northrop that time. Little step back jumper for three. Nice assist by Landon Childs.
Eagles get it down, bounce it into the block. Good job by Andrew Grews. He can't turn around and shoot it, but there's the three as Jace Wren, the senior, nails it. 25-16. We got an Andy's Frozen Custard timeout. You know, Andy's been doing it for more than 37 years. They only use the freshest ingredients for a frozen custard experience you can't find anywhere else. If you've been there, you know I'm telling the truth.
Osage has got to do a better job, Tony, knowing who to leave open and who not to leave open. Right now, I tell you what, between Chase Rackers and Jace Wren, those are guys you cannot leave. You can't go double down on defense if you're guarding one of those two guys.
You know, this reminds me of the game against Eugene where they shot the ball so well. And we talked about it that night. We used to tell our kids, hang on, they can't keep it up like this. But you got to weather the storm right here, Greg, and sometimes that's on the offensive end. Don't force a shot that's not there.
Yeah, they're 10 out of 14 from the field right now, Tony, as the Southern Boone Eagles.
As after that Andy's Frozen Custard timeout, Indians going to get a look on the offensive end. That's Dane DePay. Drives the baseline. It goes out to Noah. Noah for three. It's good. 19-25. And, Greg, we can't seem to break that 6-point margin.
Good defense right here. Buckle it up. Watch about that help. Make sure those wide-open shooters don't get wide open. Good double team there.
It's a very physical game as up for inside the lane.
That's Rackers again.
He's on fire. We got 27-19.
Rackers has half their points, Tony, 13 out of the 27.
Watch the contact. As Jackson with Wren in his face nails a three.
Got it to 5.
Well, we broke the 6 mark. This is a big, right here, big stop right here for the Indians with 4:35 to go in this first half. There goes Wren. Running one-hander is good. Greg, I'm going to state the obvious. Keep the ball out of the lane.
Well, that time Noah Northrop was doing everything he could to try to cut him off, and Wren just got a step on him.
Indians, no good. Here come the Eagles. There's a turnover. It's Jackson Long. Picks it up for the Indians. They get it down to Northrop in the corner. He drives the baseline, goes up for it. He's going to have it swatted away. And Andrew Grews in the bear hug on Chase Rackers is going to be called for his first foul of the night. It's tough down low tonight.
Yeah, had a good fast break going there. Noah drove in and tried to get the pass. I'm not sure it was the best thing.
Probably the most physical team that we've faced this season, as Landon Childs with the back tap causes the turnover. Dane DePay drives the baseline off the glass and good. We're back to 5.
Good drive that time by DePay. He had the ball under control, Tony, and was able to kiss it off the glass.
Indians still in the man as Jace Wren dribbles up top. He's guarded by Landon Childs. You got to like that matchup right there. The speed of Wren against the hustle of Landon Childs. There's the pass. Bounces around the rim and no good as Rackers can't convert from 10 foot. Indians, chance to cut this 5-point lead as Dane DePay, long three, good. 2 points, 29-27, 2:40 to go in this first half. Very physical game as Wren goes up from the free throw line. Greg Cartwright, he's nails.
I tell you, he's an excellent ball player, Tony. Has got that great little pull-up jumper. Hard to defend.
15 in this first half is what Jace Wren has. As Dane DePay dribbles around up top.
Is that not a foul? Oh, my goodness, Tony.
Now there's rough, there's physical, and then there's a foul as Dane DePay gets the layup.
I tell you, credit Dane DePay for being tough as nails right there, Tony, because he got hammered outside and then took it right back at the kid and got the layup.
Twice up top. Indians cut the lead to 2. We've got 1:48 to go in the first. Into the lane, and we've got to call something.
They bailed him out with a traveling call. That's their 10th turnover. Andrew Grews, good defense right there.
Traveling. I can go for that. Indians with an opportunity to tie the score. As the Indians trail 31-29.
Indians trailed by as much as 12, I think, Tony, has been their largest deficit.
DePay brings it in. The layup is up. It's no good. But he's going to go to the Captain Ron's free throw with an opportunity to tie the score. And we haven't been tied since the beginning.
Fouls on Price Bonio, his second personal. Nobody really in foul trouble here because they're not calling anything.
Well, Dane misses the first one. But in seriousness, it is a physical game.
It is a physical ball game. Dane DePay missed the first one. Got that second one.
30-31. Indians trailed by 1. Eagles give it to Wren. Wren puts it on the ground. He goes up for the layup, and that's amazing. That's a talented young man right there. Makes it 33-30. As Blake Harrison in the one spot. Gives it back to DePay. DePay said, I'll take it. And he's good. And he's knocked to the ground. And we're tied at 33. We've got under a minute to go. Dane gets the steal. He's on the ground. He's going to give it to Maverick Trusty. They're going to get it ahead to Jackson Long. He's going to drive. He goes up. Oh! And they're going to call the travel.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had to let out a big O there. Dadgummit.
That's a tough one there.
Called a turnover on Jackson for traveling, and he got shoved into the wall almost. No, probably not that bad, but
30 seconds. Jace Wren up top. Eagles trying to go into the locker room with the lead at halftime. There's a ball fake and drive. Trusty takes a flop, but we don't get a call. And it's 35-33. Osage, plenty of time. We've got 12 seconds. Let's tie this game or take the lead. And let's go into the locker room with the lead as Dane DePeg gets it all the way in. He goes up with it. And there's the fling, and it's no good. And that's going to be the half where the Eagles lead 35-33 over our Osage Indians. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. You're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
LOZ Rentals is your equipment rental company specializing in skid steers, excavators, booms, dump trailers, and everything you'll need for your next project. Check out their Facebook page for pictures and videos of their rental equipment along with their great customer reviews. Their prices are always reasonable and they offer great customer service.
Out of necessity, it was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
35-33 against the Southern Boone Eagles. And Greg, just as we thought, it's been one heck of a game.
Yeah, and I tell you what, teams are just shooting the ball. I mean, Osage didn't shoot the ball that bad. They shot the ball pretty well, but man, you can't believe the way Southern Boone has shot the ball. And I know they've given up some layups, but it's been a variety of layups, short jumpers, and three-point shots for Southern Boone.
You know, old guys like us used to say we don't shoot the ball anymore from two, but that's not true tonight. They're pulling up from all over, both sides, pulling up from 15 feet, putting it in.
Well, it might be the best guard tandem that we've seen maybe this season, Tony. I'll tell you what, Rockers and Wren, they both can pull up and shoot the three. They both can dribble drive. And the thing that they recognize the best is when they see the defense coming to double team, then they quickly pull up and shoot that pull-up jump shot. And they've been very successful no matter what they've done with the ball tonight.
You know, Wren off to that great start in the first half. If you're Jeff Henshaw, what do you do to contain him?
You know, you got to tell your kids just keep playing good defense. I know they've had Landon Childs on him. They've had Noah Northrop on him. They've had Jackson Long on him. He's quick and he handles the ball well, Tony. You can't follow him around. You need to play good man-man defense. If they're setting screens for him, the guys that are guarding the screener need to really, really talk and yell out loud and let those guys know what's coming, and maybe even jump out and hedge a little bit. We haven't seen the ball. We haven't seen anybody come off a pick and do a give and go yet. So maybe try a little bit more double team and a little more hedging off a screen.
On the offensive end for the Indians, they're doing a great job of posting down there. I mean, we haven't seen our big men post for a long time in School of the Osage. Really posting up down there, but if we get the ball to you, you got to know it's going to be physical.
Yeah, we've tried to get in there a lot of times, Tony, and I know I haven't said this much. This is the first half of play where our big guys haven't scored. Blake Harrison, 0. Andrew Grew, 0 at the half.
Absolutely. You know, and if you, on this cold night with the bad weather coming, Mills & Son Insurance. If you need your home, health, auto, or your business insured, or let's be honest, anything, they can do it for you. They've been in business since 1869, serving your insurance needs in Missouri. They got 3 offices, Clinton, Warsaw, and our own Lake Ozark. 573-365-2002. Let's take a quick 2-minute. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagel Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Take a look at our halftime stats. That is brought to you by Polylift. Top-notch build, patented design, virtually indestructible. Polyethylene tanks leave the competition behind.
South Boone Eagles lead at halftime 35-33 after leading by as many as 12 early in the game. The Boone Eagles are led in scoring the first half by Jace Wren. He has 17 points. Chase Racker has 15. The other 3 come from Braden Beckman on a 3-pointer in the first quarter. 1 out of 1 from the free throw line, Southern Boone. 15 out of 20 from the field. 75% field goal shooting. That's almost unheard of, Tony. 2 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds for the Southern Boone Eagles, and 11 turnovers. Osage Indians led in scoring that first half by Jackson Long. He has 12. Dane DePay has 11. Noah Northrop has 9, and Landon Childs with 1 free throw. Indians 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 12 out of 21 from the field. Not bad shooting, but the stat that's sticking out to me, Tony, only 4 rebounds. 0 offensive rebounds, only 4 defensive rebounds. Obviously, that's because Southern Boone shot the ball so daggum good. But, only 7 turnovers. We thought turnovers might be a factor. Even though Southern Boone has more, you know why they're a factor, Tony? Because we're not scoring off of them. We're not scoring off the turnover, and they've given us plenty of extra opportunities, and we're just not taking advantage of it.
You know, we have counted. That has been part of our, for lack of a better phrase, style this season, is we are scoring off those offensive rebounds. They're just not there tonight.
No, and they're trying hard. Blake Harrison and Andrew Grews both are trying to get position and rebound the ball. But I tell you what, Braden Beckman and Brody Troth, both of those guys are good at blocking out and good at keeping the ball away from the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. We were in the last minute of the halftime. We've got both sides. They're out on the floor getting the last-minute instruction from their coaches. Coach, just exactly what we thought. It was going to be a tough game tonight. What do our Indians have to do to take this Tri-County Conference game?
Well, you got to keep playing good, hard defense. And if one thing I would have told those guys at halftime was, hey, it's physical. Quit. You can't complain about no fouls being called. They're calling some fouls, but you just got to get tougher. You got to go up tougher. You got to play defensive tougher. You got 16 minutes of basketball play. Don't worry about committing a foul. Just go play tough.
Absolutely. Let's see whose ball it is. Of course, it's going to be Southern Boone Eagles' ball to start this third quarter. 35-33. And we're back. We've started the third quarter. Greg Cartwright, I got to change the little thing there. You didn't tell me. And now we've got the third quarter up on the scoreboard.
A little bit of his own defense here starting out for the Indians.
There's the three by Wren.
Got to know where that guy is.
That's your zone buster right there. 38-33. Now the Indians going to get their first look on the offense to start this second half. And they're going to bring it around. Maverick, ball fake and drive. He's going to get hacked. It's important we get those hand checks. 7:24.
Third personal foul on Brody Troth.
Now that could be important. As Maverick looks, he's going to get it over to Childs. Childs going to keep it going to DePay. DePay puts it on the ground. He's looking to penetrate. Back to Maverick. Get it to Blake Harrison. Blake goes up. He's good from two. And Greg, that was a perfect example. It is physical in the side of the lane tonight.
And good offensive move using a little jump hook there. And we've got an offensive foul against Jace Wren. That's another turnover. That's 12.
Clearing off all night. And I'm going to tell you, I think, and it's not that it's dirty, but they're going to play physical until the ref says we're done with that. 38-35.
No.
Long three is no good. Here come the Eagles. And in transition, the layup's good. We got 40-35. Indians down by 5. As they're on the offensive end. And the Eagles come back with a little zone on theirself as Maverick Trusty nails the three.
Good to see Maverick get open from the wing.
His first basket of the night is a three. A little high-low dump in there as the Eagles are going to score off the glass. 42-38. And Dang can't get the layup to go.
Ooh, he walked.
And Jace Wren
stepped out of bounds, I think, Tony.
I'll take either one. As the Indians. Probably a little quick on that offensive set last time, Greg. Got to make that defense move before you penetrate. As Maverick bounces it in to Blake Harrison. He goes up. Has it blocked, but he keeps it. Puts it in off the glass. 40. Indians trailed by 2. Jace Wren dribbles up top. He's guarded by Dane DePay. They get it down into the block. Number 23, Brody Troth, just a sophomore. Greg leans in there, actually draws that foul, and he's good from the field. He's going to get to shoot a Captain Ron's free throw.
Southern Boone obviously recognized the defensive mismatch down there with Jackson Long guarding him, and they took advantage of it.
45-40. Indians trailed by 2 at the half as Blake Harrison has it stripped, but the Indians keep a hold of it as Maverick Trusty pulls up from the free throw. Good. Lead is now 3. See the Indians. Go ahead.
Indians back in a man-to-man, Tony, trying to keep up with them.
And the 3 is short. Going to be rebounded by Dane DePay. Here we go in transition. Landon Childs goes up, has it swatted away, but there he is. I'm talking Blake Harrison. 45-44 on the offensive rebound. As Jace Wren guarded by Dane DePay up top. There's a cutter to the block. We got a drive and good by Richard Olioli. How do you say that? Nice move. 47-44. Blake Harrison posted up down low. And Maverick Trusty.
Turnover number 8 for the Indians. That's the right idea. And
good look.
You know, Blake Harrison had him on his right hip and was looking for that pass. Probably would have been better to have a bounce pass in there.
You know, Greg, from that spot where you're on the block like that, we always wanted to pass it in there from the free throw line extended or below. Maybe a little better angle there as the Eagles get an offensive rebound. It's off the glass and good. 49-44. As we've got Andrew Grews and Noah Nortrip at the scorer's table. Landon Childs. He's down on the block as Maverick Trusty pulls up from 12. 49-46. Little clear out there as Landon Childs goes to the wood. There you go. Landon comes up with it. He's going to find Blake. Blake on the layup in transition is good. We've got 49-48. What did we call there?
I think they were saying something about leaving the ball on when it comes out of the net, I think.
Gotcha. 2:59, 1 point game.
I think there's other things you could be looking for other than that.
Covering it all as Landon Childs and Jackson Long take a seat. We've got Grews, Nortrip back into the game, the seniors, on senior night here at School of the Osage.
Here's where your bench has got to be tough, Tony.
Absolutely. This is a war right here. Nice turnaround in the post. It rolls around the rim and goes in as Mason Shear makes it 51. We got 2:30 to go in the third.
You know, there's another case there where they recognized a mismatch with a taller guy on Maverick, Trusty trying to guard him.
Get it into Andrew Grews. He goes back out to Nortrip. Up for 3 and good. We're tied at 51. Second tie of the night.
I got the Indian crowd into it a little bit, Tony.
Absolutely. Running one-hander, no good by Jace Wren.
How about
and
a foul there?
Got a
Holy moly.
Ball goes out of bounds as Dane DePay and Jace Wren going to be called for the foul. And once again, it is a physical ball game tonight. We're tied at 51. We got a minute 55 to go in the third.
That's only Wren's first personal, Tony. Hard to believe.
First one called. As the three goes up. And there's Wren. He gets the defensive rebound. He's everywhere. Nice player. There's a pull-up from 3. Nothing but net as Braden Beckman. They hit the big shot when they need it. That puts the Eagles back out in front, 54-51. 125 as Dane DePay dribbles out front. He has it smacked. Maverick Trusty comes up with it. Gives it back to DePay. Head fake and drive in there. And on the drive, we're going to have a foul against the Eagles.
Hand check foul again. Oyoli picks up his first personal foul.
And he takes a seat. Big, strong kid for the Eagles.
I keep trying to take him at him, Tony. They got 4 fouls. It'd be good for us to get to the free throw line.
Blake Harrison gets it on the inbounds. The ball is knocked out of bounds as Blake can't connect from 2 foot. And have I told you before, it's rough in there? There it is, right there to Andrew Grews.
Oh, almost a three-point play.
Can't get it to go in, but he's going to go to the Captain Ron's free throw line. Nice look by Andrew. One of the seniors here on senior night has an opportunity to cut the lead to 1 if he makes both. Got one of them. 54-52. Clock stopped at 1:10. Hits them both. 1 point game as Wren brings it across the half line. There's a trap right there on Wren. And the Eagles are going to take a timeout. And that is going to be an Andy's Frozen Custard timeout. We've got a full timeout. We'll take one too. Osage Indian basketball, 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32. 1.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365.
Not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
I like a little mix-up on the timeouts, Greg. Trying to get a trap right there. Oh!
Man,
and that's going to be a block on Dane DePay.
You know, really, Tony, he's playing good defense. I don't mind that foul.
Nope.
You know, no reason to let him just, take the thing down the middle of the floor easy.
Goes back to Wren, guarded by DePay. Eagles look down low, nothing down there. Now they bring it inside. Reverse is good. Indians trailed by 3. We got 21 seconds to go. Plenty of time here. Be patient. As Dane DePay picks it up. He's going to get it over to Blake Harrison. Andrew Grews comes up with it. As Maverick Trusty gets it to Blake. Blake tries to walk his man down. He reverse layups. And at the end of 3, Osage trails by 1, 56-55. And you're listening to Osage Indian Basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close.
The Encore.
Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
It's Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And at the start of the fourth quarter, it's 56-55. Our Osage Indians trailed by 1, but they're going to get the ball to start. And they bring it around. They're looking down low as Blake Harrison posting up. He comes up to the elbow as Landon Childs back in the game, finds Northrop. Ball fake. He goes up. No good. And Landon Childs goes up for the offensive rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds, and the Indians are going to keep it as Dane DePay will throw it in. Box set for the Indians as Blake Harrison gets it off the glass. Good. Indians take the lead for the second time tonight, 57-56 in this Tri-County Conference game. Eagles take it block to block. They're back up top. They're going to pull up from the lane. No good. But they're going to come up with it. And they get it from 2 foot. Osage Indian basketball, 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32.
LOZ Rentals is your equipment rental company specializing in
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
On 98.7 The Cove.
Fourth quarter action as our Indians trail by 1, 58-57. There's Jackson Long in the corner. Good! 60-58, 2-point lead for the Osage Indians. Eagles work it around. They get it inside, but they've got to come back out. Watch the post down below. Nice defensive set for the Indians. Eagles going to set it up, do it again. There's a pull-up from 15, hits the front of the rim and out, no good. Big rebound by Dane DePay. And he is fouled by Mason Shear, the junior.
Tony, that little 20 minutes of possession right there would be a great 20 seconds of teaching defense. Good team defense.
Absolutely. And then box out. As the Indians lead by 2. As Dane DePay dribbles up top. Pick and roll is nothing there. Jackson Long's got it. Goes back to DePay.
I like the patience here, Tony.
As Dane DePay, he's at the free throw line. Nothing there. He's going to bring it around. And he's going to be picked. Indians turn it over with an opportunity to add to that 2-point lead. Eagles move it around. Pull up from the block. No good. There's DePay for the rebound. We get it down to Jackson Long. He's wide open. He's no good for 3. Indians come up with the offensive rebound off the glass. No good as Noah Northrop can't convert. And Wren.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And if you're watching on KRMS TV, what you saw was an NBA extended shot. As it was called on the 3. Or I'm sorry, it was called on the ground. But we're going to go to the free throw line, get credit for the basket. We're tied at 60. Coach Jeff Henshaw letting the official to know they're using the bar arm all night. as the Eagles back on top 61-60. In case you're wondering, the team fouls are at 1 as Jackson Long gets it to Landon Child on the block. Goes to Noah Nortrip. He puts it on the ground. He's going to pick it up in the lane. Gives it to DePay. Blake Harrison's got it. He's inside. He's going to go with it. Ball fake off the glass. No good. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Indians trail by 1.
Stepped out of bounds.
Second time tonight. And that's going to be a turnover against the Eagles. And I'll tell you, Greg, as a guy that knows this floor, it's regulation size. As Dane DePay picks it up, dribbles between his legs, going to have it knocked around. Jace Wren is quick. If you dribble it between your legs in front of him, he's going to touch it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there. They really allowed the hand check out on the outside that time and just wasn't strong enough to stay upright and hold the ball.
Indians look to put a trap on. Eagles get out of it. They're inside the lane.
Traveled.
And we've got the call. 4:25. Indians trail by 1. They've got an opportunity to go back on top with a score. As Dane DePay is going to be picked up at the half line by Jace Wren. Noah Nortrip, 3 is no good. Childs is there for the offensive rebound. He sends it to Jackson Long.
Coach called timeout, 30 seconds.
That's a good timeout right there. That's an Andy's Frozen Custard timeout. You know what, Greg Cartwright? They don't make it once a day there. They make it every hour to make sure it's fresh. And they have different items for each season of the year. It's amazing. That's Andy's Frozen Custard. They should know how to do it. They've been doing it for 37 years. And Greg Cartwright, we got a war.
It was a great, great basketball game. Hope the people at home are enjoying it as much as we are. 61-60. Osage trails by 1. They had the game tied at 51 apiece, and then we've gone back and forth since it was tied at 51. Several lead changes, I think 5 lead changes since we were tied at 51-51.
And if we remember, coming out of the first quarter, the Indians trailed by 10. And so they have fought their way back with 4:08 to go in the game. Indians get it inbounds to DePay. He's in the backcourt. Comes across. He's going to be picked up by Wren. And the Indians will play catch up top. They get it down to Blake. He takes one dribble. He tries to go up. And it
blocked out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Indians. Both teams. 1 team foul in this fourth quarter. Maverick Trusty gets it into Blake Harrison. And Blake trying to go up. We've got the foul. And that's going to go against 14. I believe that is going to be only his second foul of the night. Strong young man for the Eagles. Goes to Jackson. He goes up for 3. Good. 63-61. Indians up by 2. Wren puts it on the ground. Goes up off the glass and good. 60-63 is where we're at. 3:20. As Jackson and Wren's going to pick up one. And that's going to be his second. He's got 25.
And their coach is complaining? Oh, man.
Even I would just smile if I were head coach. Andy Jansen. And I complain about everything. As Jackson gets it in the corner.
Oh.
No good. And Wren comes up with a rebound. Here come the Eagles on the break. Back to Wren for 3. No good. Rebounded by Blake Harrison. Here comes Maverick. He's on the block. He spins. Wants to go up with it. He's going to lose it to Chase Rackers. That's a turnover.
Got down there in no man's land with that dribble, Tony, and couldn't get out of it.
Eagles Move it around the perimeter. There's Jace Wren. He's guarded by Jackson Long. Wren's got 25 for the night. As Landon Childs goes for the steal against Chase Rackers. And he's going to be called for the foul. As Landon Childs gives you everything he has every night. As Wren, now guarded by DePay. Little physical coming through the screens right there. Eagles get it down low. They look to get it into the block. There's nothing there. And Landon Childs jumps. And he's going to be called for the foul.
Full timeout, Tony.
Let's take one. Osage Indian basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
It's high school basketball action with Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And with 2:07 in the fourth, we're all tied at 63. And it will be Southern Boone's basketball as Jace Wren catches it in the backcourt. He's guarded by Maverick Trusty. Indians in man. They get it down into the post. Spin move is good. Eagles back on top, 65-63. We got a minute 40.
Set play again there, Tony, with a bigger guy. Jackson Long trying to guard a bigger guy, and they just took advantage of it. He powered right over him for the layup.
Trying to guard from full behind there. Spun off him. Put it off the glass and good as the Indians look to tie it again. As Dane DePay has it in the one spot. He puts it on the ground. He thinks about it. Jackson Long can't get the shot off. Dane DePay dumps it into Blake Harrison. Blake takes a dribble. Ball fake and good. We're tied again at 65. We've got a minute 3 to go in the fourth quarter.
Still got 3 fouls to give before we get to that bonus.
As Jace Wren, guarded by Maverick Trusty, dribbles around. He's going to give it off, but he gets it back.
It's not a bad foul.
And Landon Childs has picked up a couple of fouls.
Yeah, I wouldn't let Wren or Rutgers touch the ball without bumping them or, being up against them, grabbing a hand or something. Don't let them have anything easy.
A little under 49 seconds to go. We're tied at 65. Eagles get it in from underneath their own basket. And they work it around. Wren's got it. He's got 25 tonight. That would be my choice. As the Eagles fadeaway shot is good by Braden Beckman. 67-65. We've got 22 seconds to go. A lot of time here. Indians work it around. Dane DePay's got it. Down to 10 seconds. Maverick Trusty. And a timeout by Jeff Henshaw. Good timeout right there. You got the ball with 22 seconds. Didn't get a look. Now you're at 10 seconds. call a set play.
Going to have a set play coming out of bounds. I think they're going to have the ball over on the side, Tony, not underneath the basket. So you're going to look for some screens here and go to the basket hard. Maybe a dish off to Blake Harrison.
And this is an Andy's Frozen Custard timeout. No matter when you visit them, they're making their custard fresh every single hour and served immediately to make sure it's the best experience for you. And Greg, Indians still have 2 timeouts. This is where you get everything cleared out. If we score a 2, we're tied. If we score a 1, a 3, we're up 1. Know the timeouts. This is where all information is laid out there. And tell them, don't be afraid to call a timeout if we can't get it in.
And if you score with some time left, don't be afraid to foul.
Absolutely. Indians only have 3 fouls. Matter of fact, that's what the Eagles have, 2. Both teams have 2 timeouts as they're going to break huddle. Maverick Trusty will throw it in. We've got Blake Harrison on the opposite block. Noah Nortrup on the strong side block.
2-3 zone.
Dane DePay gets it, puts it on the ground. Brings it down to the block. He can't get it off.
No. Turned it over.
There's going to be a turnover right there with 1.4 seconds to go. Osage Indians need a basket, and we've got a timeout. And Greg, what do we take right here if you're head coach?
You got to get a foul before he even throws the ball in twice. If you want to touch the ball again, you got to foul.
Absolutely. Indians trail by 2, and this Andy's Frozen Custard timeout as Southern Boone Eagles are now in the position where their head coach, Andy Jansen, he's telling his kids, this is what we do if this happens, this is what we do if the other thing happens.
Yeah, I just got to throw the ball in. That's all I've got to do. Touch it, 1.4 seconds. Basically,
wrap it up.
Throw the thing down way away from the basket. The long bomb pass. Just somebody's got to touch it, and the clock starts. So.
And they have 1 timeout left, so they can burn it. A timeout if they can't get the basketball in. And they're going to go 4 across on the free throw line.
God, criminy sakes.
And Wren knocked to the ground by his own teammates. And that's going to do it. He's slow to get up. He's not up yet off the floor as the buzzer has sounded. And the Eagles are going to take this one 67-65. And it looks like he hit his head, Greg. He collided with his own teammate.
Well, that's where I think Osage was trying to foul before they threw the ball in, Tony. That's what was trying to happen. So, but there were 4 of them that collided there, and he certainly got the worst of the whole thing.
And he's still on the ground. I think his nose may be bleeding as the trainer's out there applying pressure. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. We'll come back with the pregame show. This is Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
700 views.
Hey folks, Joey Hom from your local Andy's Frozen Custard. Hey, the nearly famous cookie Casanova Sundays and jackhammers are back at Andy's. In-house baked and fresh chocolate chip cookies served warm with fresh Andy's Frozen Custard topped with your choice of hot fudge, caramel, or butterscotch. Or blend it all together and make it a jackhammer. Pipe it with that hot, fresh, delicious topping. Only at Andy's Frozen Custard.
Polylift Boat Lifts. Polylift Boat Lifts has been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for 50 years. As a matter of fact, because they last so long, it may be the last boat lift you ever have to buy. Built of the most durable components and serving the Lake of the Ozarks boaters now for 50 years, the most trusted solution for protecting your watercraft is Polylift Boat Lifts. You know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
It's Hometown Hoops with Osage Indians basketball on 98.7 The Code.
And our final score tonight is 67-65. The Southern Boone Eagles take this one here on our home court. But you know, Greg, the game kind of took a downside right here on the last play as Jace Wren, the guard for the Eagles, took a hard shot. And looks like most people are pointing to it could be a nose injury.
Yeah, they're got the towels out down there and doing a little wrap and wrapping, wiping up some blood and.
Good hard-fought game. Good hard-fought game. Our Osage Indians will go to 15-5. Southern Boone will go to 8-11. And Greg Cartwright, this was the game. It turned out to be the game we thought it would be.
Well, I'm not sure we were prepared for how physical it was going to be, Tony, but we knew we had two good basketball teams despite the record that Southern Boone came in with only 7 wins. Indians having twice as many wins as what they did, but we knew because of the teams that they play, the competition that they play, that it'd be a good match, and it was a great match, great basketball game. If you were here, yeah, like you said, kind of a bad ending to the game with a kid getting his own nose smacked, but. I think that was part of the play, Tony. I really do. I think Coach said, hey, you got to foul them before they throw the ball in. Officials didn't call a foul. They went banging to the floor, and Southern Boone was able to throw the ball into the left wing and run the 1 second off the clock, and that was a ball game. But, yeah, great shooting by both teams. If you'd have told me before the night that we'd shoot 53% from the field and 62% from three-point line, we'd get beat, I would have said, you're crazy.
You know, and I guess maybe we almost foretold, let me throw a big word in there for you English teachers, in this game, how important was that first 3 minutes. Indians lose by 2 tonight, and they came out and trailed at the end of the first by 10.
Yeah, trailed by 10 there and trailed by 12 into that second quarter, and then everybody got on fire. And, credit Noah Northrup and Jackson Long and Dane DePay. All those guys hit three-pointers in that second quarter to help drag the Indians back and only trail by 2 at halftime, 35-33. And then they finally got the game tied up at 51, and after the game was tied at 51, we had several, I think 8 lead changes going up to our final score.
And that's coming out of halftime in the second half. This game was back and forth, anybody's game to win. And
very, very well, very hard, very well played by most of the team. Everybody contributed tonight. You can't take this game away from anybody.
Hard-fought game, fun game to watch tonight. Indians just come out a little short.
Yep, 65-67. Indians go down by 2 points. Looking at some game stats here, Southern Boone Eagles ended up with Jace Wren being their leading scorer. He had 25 points. Chase Rackers had 17, so 2/3 of the points coming from those two players for the Eagles. Braden Beckman had 8. Richard Oyoli had 2. Brody Truth 9, all of those in the second half, and he was kind of the guy that kept it together for the Eagles, especially on the boards. And Mason Shearer had 6 for the ball game. The Eagles shoot 29 out of 40 from the field, 73% field goal shooting. I'm not going to say that was because Osage played bad defense. I think Osage played as good defense as they could and still give up 73% shooting, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. They were 6 out of 9 from threes for 66%. 4 offensive rebounds, 17 defensive rebounds, 21 total, and 16 turnovers in the ballgame. Osage Indian tonight led in scoring by Jackson Long. He had 6 3-pointers for 18 points. Blake Harrison came alive in that second half with 7 baskets, 14 points in the second half. And, again, if you want to look at one individual that kind of kept you in the game in that second half, that was Blake Harrison. Him and Jackson Long shooting the ball. Maverick Trusty had 7 points. Dane DePay had 11. Noah Northrop had 12. Andrew Grews had 2. Landon Childs 1 point. Indians shoot 25 out of 47 from the field, 53%, 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. 13 out of 21, 62% from threes, but that wasn't good enough tonight. Only 16 total rebounds for the Indians, 7 offensive, 9 defensive, and they had 13 turnovers.
That's the Polylift game stats. You know, Polylifts are the first choice for boat owners here at Lake of the Ozarks with a great reputation and the best warranty in the industry. Polylift sets itself apart as the trusted solution for protecting your boat. Building the best boat lifts at the lake. Find them online at polylift.com or call 573-374-6545. And you know what, Greg Cartwright? It doesn't get any easier for our Osage Indians as they travel to Mexico on Friday to a very good Bulldog team, and then Hallsville on Tuesday.
Yeah, a couple of big road trips, and, that's a couple of long bus rides. Back in the day when you and I took those bus rides, we didn't have any cell phones or anything to listen to music-wise, unless you had your old 8-track tape with your headphones and your old player clipped on your hip. But, a couple of tough road trips for the Indians, and, they're going to have to go on the road, shake this one off. They played good tonight, just didn't get the win, but go on the road now to, like you said, Mexico and Hallsville up north. And I think Coach Henshaw had them prepared. They've played decent on the road, so we'll see how they do.
And then we'll play our rival games as Eldon will come here, Blair Oaks will come here, Booneville, and then we'll finish off the season in Camden. And so we've got a lot of great basketball left for you on Hometown Hoops. I want to thank our sponsors who make this possible. Weig & Associates, Keller Williams, Roughwater Dock, Encore Lakeside Grill, Allen Motor Company, Andy's Frozen Custard, they're the timeout sponsor. Our pregame and stat sponsor is Polylift. Title sponsor, Mills & Son Insurance. Free throw, Captain Ron's Decks and Dock Company. Law Office of Mark A. Webb. J.J. Twiggs, LOZ Rentals, BG Tree Service. For Jack back at the station, on the TV side is Pat. My broadcast partner, Greg Cartwright. I'm Tony Herman, and you've been listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern